Hey guys, today we're going to be looking around Module 2 to see what you're going to be doing in the internet. So first off, you're just going to see your normal stuff. You know, what is the internet? What are we going to be learning about? What's going to be due? So you've got a discussion board, a project, and you've got a quiz over Modules 1 and 2. There are 20 questions there, so make sure that you have plenty of time to take that. Make sure that you sit down at your computer, that you make sure everything's working correctly, maybe use it for a little while, and then tell mom and dad or whoever's around that you're going to be taking a quiz and that you can't be bothered for the next, so on, I think it's 30 or 45 minutes that I give you. So just be prepared for that. Then you can see key terminology. These are always great to study before the quiz because you're going to see a lot of these terms. Okay, then you'll see the explanation video, which I'm doing now or remaking. And so then you're going to see, what is a network? And it's going to go and it's going to give you some definitions. It's going to talk about two different types of networks, LAN and WAN. It's going to explain the difference between those as well as giving you some images there. You can click here so that you can learn more about it by watching this video on Common Craft. You can scroll down and you can see there's a simulation. You can click on that simulation and go through it, and it's just going to show you how servers work. You don't have to do this. It's just something that you can do if you want to learn more about servers or just kind of understand it a little bit better. Then you'll want to log into Edpuzzle. So make sure it says that you're a student. Click log in with Edpuzzle and then click join the class if you haven't already. I can see everybody who's doing it. I can see how long you're on the video, what you've answered to the questions. So you do want to make sure you're going through that. A student did have an issue with their cookies blocking it. So if you're having that issue, let me know so we can get you all fixed up. All right. I also just put click here if you're having trouble getting to that video. Then you can see that I go more into what the internet is, how we connect to the internet, and that's including the hardware, the browsers, and the internet service provider. And then I give you a video on connecting to the internet that can help explain all of that as well. So I try to give you videos and text so that way it fits your needs depending on who you are. Then just to kind of quiz yourself, you can go and play this little game. It's like Pac-Man, so you can click on that and do that. This is just something extra, 20 things I learned about browsers and the web. You don't have to go all the way through this, but notice that if you're still confused on what the internet is or what cloud computing is or anything like that, they've got all these different things in this book. So I'm going to click go to the beginning, but what I can do is I can, flip through the pages or, go through and find what it is that I want to talk about. So here's what the internet is. They're talking about TC packets, bandwidth. So, it can answer a lot of the questions that maybe you're thinking to yourself. So you could go through there and look at that for some extra assistance again. So then that's going to be the end of that page. So you'll scroll back up and you'll go to internet safety. So as you guys are seeing the internet is a big part of your life, we want to make sure that you're being safe. So read through this little thing and watch the video about digital footprints. And then over on the right, you're going to see some information about security passwords, how to basically make yourself more protected through your passwords. And then if you click on this little link here, you can say this is more about being safe in general. So just, cyber safety. So you can go and look through some of this stuff in general internet information or internet safety. And again, just giving you some information that's really going to be beneficial to you as you're using the internet, but also for your project that you've got. Then you're going to go to evaluating resources. So as you go through high school, you're going to be writing a lot of papers and into college. And so it's important to know how to evaluate those resources. First, I go through CARS, which would be one way to evaluate yourself. The other way would be to click here to go through this website, which gives you 5 keys. Now, when this comes on, what you'll do is you'll hit play.
Mount San Antonio.
And so it's going to start playing, and you can fast forward, but you're going to miss some stuff, and it's going to give you 5 keys about how you should actually evaluate your websites. And there's a little quiz to check yourself at the end. I've given you 2 additional articles here about internet safety and web literacy. So again, just how to evaluate websites, how to read information on websites and really understand it. I've given you this little Google slide here just to kind of go over some more of that stuff in case you're kind of having some questions, and it just talks a little bit more about it. All right, and then last you'll go to your project and your discuss and quiz page. There's a video here that's going to walk you through all of this stuff that you need to do, so you can watch that video to get a better idea of what you'll be completing or creating for this module. All right, so that's it for Module 2. If you get done and you want to bump ahead to Module 3, it is on. If anything is not on that you need turned on, just email me and let me know. I'll see you guys next time.